Well, hey there, everybody. I'm going to be honest, I'm doing something new today. I kind of play Slay the Spire offline all the time, and I played it a little bit on stream and during some of my videos. However, this is kind of my guilty pleasure whenever I'm on downtime. Right now, I've got a video rendering, I've got a video uploading, and there's really nothing for me to do. Like, there's literally nothing I can do right now other than play video games, so here I am. And I thought I would record this offline, no chat, no nothing, no interaction. Because why not, man? I see Northern Lion do it all the time. Surely Southern Kitty can do it as well. I don't know which character I'm going to play. I have all of them level 20 or Ascension 20, except for a certain someone called the Watcher, who every time I play them makes me stop playing Slay the Spire for like a week. Which is quite an accomplishment considering the fact that I love Slay the Spire. I think it's like one of the best games of all time. I love the silent, I love the defect. I'm kind of mid on the Ironchad, but he sometimes is good. He is sometimes good. The strength builds feel really good. Let's just go with the Ironchad since he's the one I'm feeling the most middling about. And then we'll look here. Everyone, I'm not good at this game. I'm just going to be for real with you right now. I don't even know if we're going to win. Choose a rare card to obtain. Okay, so this is I think Corruption is one of the best cards in the game. Reaper is my crutch card. Almost every run that I have when I get to stage 3, whatever, that usually has a Reaper. I'm just gonna say, I don't really value Corruption because I don't use it very intelligently. So let's look at the path here. This is the smart thing to do, is look at the path. We are Ironchad, so we can take on a couple of elites. Our deck right now, so the general idea of when you're playing Slay the Spire is that you're supposed to go for several mobs instead of question marks like I usually do. You're supposed to go for the mobs because they give you guaranteed cards. Cards will allow you to do the elites or decide whether or not you're not going to do an elite. And from there, you can take the game however you want it. Let's look at the path with the most elites on it. I think this one's 1, 2, 3, but there's no way off this highway to hell. If things go Ori somewhere around here, like if we don't get good cards, we're screwed, so let's go this way. Also, Corruption's not a good card to get first off the bat, first off the crack. So the best thing to do here is double defend into a strike on the weak one. That one dies next turn. Also, since it's Ascension 20, they have different attack patterns. Look at that. Dead this turn. Don't even have to worry about it. I can't do anything to this one this turn. This one should die this turn, even with my weakened attack phase here. Anyway, we're like almost full health already. Anger, Body Slam, Heavy Blade. Now, Heavy Blade, very powerful, very strong card. Body Slam with Corruption can be good later on. That's not going to work here. What's the boss? It's the Guardian. Anger does not work with the Guardian very well. You need to have like some block terms. Heavy Blade, almost always good, but it's a 2-cost card, so I'm going to have to say no Meggies. We're going to get the Anger, and if we have to remove it later, we're going to have to remove it later. Okay, we're going to already take 26 damage. That's fine with me. We have the gold thing, so we have a lot of gold now. We have, we could get Warp Tongs, which, honest to God, Warp Tongs used to be my goat, but at this point, I don't know if it is my goat. I think I'm just going to upgrade, and then we go ahead and we upgrade Corruption. You know why we upgrade Corruption? Because it reduces the cost by 1, and I don't have to worry about a campfire now. Look at this. It's beautiful. Watch. We play this. Now we can play both Defends and an Anger card, which creates another Anger card. And we don't have to worry about Defends being played ever again, because they won't show up ever again. Well, those Defends at least. We're going to see a couple more. Okay, we do this. Look at this. Now you can play your whole hand. It's beautiful. It is beautiful when this gets to happen. Although we did lose way too much HP during these couple encounters. Flex. Not a good card when you're running Corruption. You get it for 1 turn and then it's gone. It's not the greatest. And it's a free card anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Clothesline, pretty good, I think. I have no idea. Twin Strike. Who doesn't love a twin that you can strike? I think Clothesline's actually not that bad. Doing weak, and it's a strong. It does 12 damage. Yeah, we're going to pick that up because that's our strongest damage we have. So we might need that. So right now, instead of Bash, although Bash, no, we'll do Bash. Bash is probably going to help us out. Explosive Potion, if we go up against whatchamacallits, the robot sentries, we can use the Explosion Potion for that. Or Panic Mode occurs. Oh, we're not going to be able to kill him. We're gonna be 1 away. No, man. We took so much damage there for no reason, brother. What are we doing here? Oh, pommel strike for sure. I always love a good pommel. Corruption pommel. Wait a minute. We might have an infinite build coming up. Okay, so this is probably the worst scenario here. Maybe clothesline. Okay, actually, best scenario here for a second. We're gonna draw a lot of bad cards in this next hand, which is rough. Yeah, it's gonna be corruption plus a couple of bad ones. We survived this. We don't give him the extra strength. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, he gains 3 strength, and then he also had whatever the heck. Okay, if I play... Oof. Okay, if I play clothesline plus anger, that's 18. That's not quite enough. If I play bash plus anger plus this, so that's 8, 14, 20. Oh, that'll be enough. There we go. I'm sure it would have been enough if I did clothesline too. Oh, meat on the bone is so good right now. Okay, honest to God, Iron Wave is really good against the Guardian. You know what else is good against the Guardian? Disarm, because I don't think he strengths up at any point except during that one phase. So this is better, but Iron Wave, I do crutch against that. Headbutt's also good with anger, but you know what? We're not going to touch that today. We're not going to touch that. Oh, it's this guy. This guy is probably a really bad one to do right before you're about to face yet another elite because, and this is true, this guy will do a lot of damage to us. And with my mod, what's it called? The Bestiary. Yeah, it's the Bestiary. With the Bestiary, we can see that he will give us Frail. And Frail, I believe, is the one that, that's the one that makes us... Oh, less shield. So we're about to get Frailed. So shield is about to not matter for shit. We're going to have to split him very quick. But if we split him too soon, then we die for sure. Because they usually both attack at the same time. That's how you get cooked, my friend. That's how you get cooked. So we're going to have to decide here. Okay, 12. How much damage do we need? This is way too much math for me, man. This is... I think he deadass might kill us here unless we use our potion, which I really don't want to use the potion before I get to the elite. But we're not getting any new potions, man. Okay, 2 fights, it's 88%. I think if I just use clothesline, anger, defend, we're fine. Especially since... it's only 3. This is the problem. Next hand looks decent. Looks decent. Let's, look at that. He's interrupted. He's interrupted. Beautiful. I could have used the potion. We'll see if the potion will... Ooh. I might be the luckiest duck in the entire pond, my guy. What the heck? If this one attacks... I think they both attack this turn. Yes. But I think I could just straight up kill this guy. I attack. I attack. I hit the frail. I'm frailed F. I can only block for 3, man. But... call me Morgan because I'm free of this battle, man. We're gonna heal 6 from this when we win. Okay. Oh wait, no, we heal more. I forgot we had meat on the bone. Wait. We're actually getting carried so hard by meat on the bone. Honestly, True Grit, very good card. I can never get it to work as much as I want it to. I think with True Grit, if I upgraded True Grit and then got a couple other things happening, I probably could create an infinite. I don't know if that would have happened, so we're just not going to rely on that. I think if I hit him, he wakes up, so we're gonna go next. Gonna go next. This is the worst case scenario, by the way, is fighting this guy. Unless this elite, hopefully, are the sentries. That's the reason I've been saving this explosive potion. I look like a freaking goofball now, because so far... no dudes, no sentry guys. Anyway, we have our corruption is gone, so we don't have to worry about that. We can full block basically anytime there's block in our hand. Well, not full block, but we can use our block whenever it shows up, which is good against Lagavulin. Since you want to do as much damage as possible while also still blocking the 20 damage hits he throws out at you. Throws a menace to society, but that's all right because we are too. I think I do the bash. I could do clothesline. Ooh, this is a question. This is a ponderous question I have. I could do bash, pommel, or clothesline pommel. And then anger. I think with anger, it's probably better if I do this, and then I just use the skills. Like, I'm definitely going to use disarm. Let's just use disarm on him already. But clothesline makes it so I take less damage next turn, and I'm not sure if I survive unless I use clothesline, because I have no defenses. So let's see here. He'll attack for 18. The Deal 12 damage and then 2 weak. The 25% less damage, that's gonna be like, it's gonna hit for like 14. So if I can survive or something like that, the eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight, man. I don't know. I think it's actually a bash. I think, unless my math is correct, even if I clothesline, I still might not have enough. Let's do the math real quick. We're not going to edit this, so you're going to have to see me do this math live, okay? So what's the damage he's going to do? He's going to do 18. We multiply that by 25%, right? That's 4.5. So we subtract 4.5. I don't know how, you know, floats are dealt with in here. 18. So that's 13.5. I'm assuming it probably rounds up, so it would be exactly 18 or 14. I don't know why I said 18. Exactly 14, which means we would be exactly cooked. Exactly cooked. How about instead we just try for as much damage as possible? Yeah. I'm just gonna throw the defend out there. Why not? Just say that we participated in the game. We did not draw the next anger. Oof, that's so depressing. So we did have to use that, but that's okay. We're fine. So this is bottled. Start each combo with this in your hand. Now, that's a good question. What would I want in my hand first? Would I want my anger? Okay, if I can't bottle the anger. The anger would be interesting to gather. Okay, gather per se. With your bottle flame, because that means you could stack it quickly. However, that means you can't remove it later if you decide to. Whatever you bottle flame, you can't remove. So I think it's probably going to be either pommel or bash / clothesline. And I'm thinking it's going to be pommel. I'm thinking it's a pump. Now this is a problem. We have very good cards. Let's look at our cost, our gold right here. This is another Slay the, what is it? Slay the Relics, I think. No. Slay the Relics is the Twitch extension. Minty Spire, I think gives me this thing where it shows me the cost of everything. And we can't afford going there, so it's pointless. We could probably heal up or upgrade. We need to upgrade, by the way. Toy Ornithopter is kind of goated. We have a lot of healing stuff. And if we make it to tier 3, I think it is, the golden idol turns into the bloody idol. So here's what we're going to have to do. So upgrade priority here. Obviously, barricade first. Pommel strike would be next because pommel strike would draw. And then from there, I don't know. Clothesline falls off a little bit, but barricade corruption, ooh, it's super strong. Just wait until we get, is it feel no pain? Is that what it is? I think. Oh my god. And this is why you should upgrade pommel strike sometimes. That would be a perfect 12 damage, perfect amount of damage to kill him. We, however, do not have that. So let's, we could use our Gambler's Brew, try to find the clothesline. But that's just not going to work. These two are going to apply weaken, so we're not too worried about that. Let's just do double defense. We take no damage. Well, actually, no, we take 1 damage, and then we get that guy weaker. I can one-shot that one. Oh, no, I can't because I'm weakened. Oh, I'll never be able to. I'm frailed, weakened, whatever the heck they do nowadays. That's 4 damage. You're out of here. We don't have to worry about you anymore. Double defend. Into striking you, my friend. Now they're all one-shot range. Very nice. And this is what happens when you have barricade corruption. This is the exact scenario that you fall into. It's okay. We'll kill him next turn. Also, the problem with playing powers like that is that you're gonna find someone like me. I'm sorry, I'm Adele posting right now. I don't have any potions. I've been getting really unlucky on the potions. I have 1 Gambler's Brew. That's not gonna help me against this. This path is the strong path. This is the golden path because it has 2 fireplaces, and it's these dudes, man. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Come in after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. Sorry. Halloween was last month. I should have got my Scooby-Doo out of the way. Okay, so the most annoying thing about this is that we could have solved this mystery so quick. I think I might get... I was going to use the disarm, so I didn't have the disarm in my hand. But we need to do as much damage as possible. We need to kill these things ASAP. Rocky. Oh my god. Our hand is so bad for dealing with these things. Okay, we're going to kill this. We want to make sure we get rid of the 6 freaking dazes spawning in our hand every time. It's a problem. We are not outfitted to fight these. Honest to God, we might die here. Because we did not build We do not have the build to survive this, and barricade is useless right now. Barricade is useless. Oh, brother, this guy is dead. Thankfully, I have meat on the bone plus toy ornithopter if shit goes too crazy. If things are getting a little too scary out here, we might be in trouble, but you know what? We're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. The principal said everything's cool. My dad is close friends with the principal, and we are actually not in trouble. There we go. Now we only have one to deal with. The odds that we die to this one, highly unlikely. Okay, we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to retry this. I'm gonna bash him for sure. There we go. We got the heal. There we go. 13 HP. It's a dream come true. There's a very low chance we die here. There is a possibility, but there's a very low chance we die. If we dead draw like a couple times. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say we have enough attacks in our deck. Oh my God, it's Red Skull. We are getting absolutely carried. Whirlwind? Let's look at the next. Okay, hold on. Let's think real quick. Seeing red, really good. Whirlwind, I think, is probably one of the better abilities to have. We have Red Skull as well. I think Whirlwind, and then we get to upgrade it. I think, unironically, might be probably the strongest card we could have for, like, the foreseeable future. Healing right now would be a fool's errand because we need to upgrade several of our things. We can't allow ourselves to get into debt. This is the problem. We can't ever level up Pommel Strike, but maybe one day. Whirlwind definitely needs to be upgraded. 8 damage plus the 3 from that. That means 11 damage. Assuming we get any energy from the freaking whatchamacallit, we'll be fine. The problem is that we have kind of added Corruption and Barricade, and both of these are like late term, plus you need cards for these, so it's a bit of a struggle. This one's going to attack us this turn. That one's going to strengthen itself this turn, and then that one attacks next turn. So we focus this one first, because this one's going to attack for like 10 next turn. I could technically hit the Barricade right now. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to Pommel. Man, I do a lot of damage. I think I'm going to Pommel. Maybe even double defend. No, actually, we don't double defend. We're going to strike this one. We probably won't even rotate through our entire deck the first time, so we don't have to play that thing. See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. 11 damage. Boom. Whirlwind solves the problem. I can't believe I forgot about Whirlwind. True Grit. See, the problem is it's unupgraded, so I can't do anything about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. Guardian. Okay, let's look at our deck. Do we have any defense for Guardian? Not really. We have no good block for Guardian. We have Clothesline. We have Disarm. Barricade is okay, but there's no good block for Barricade to really glob onto, because these are all the weakest possible block things. So probably a heal here, honest to God. However, no, we're not going to do that because I have potions, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Also, I could level up Disarm, make him the softest little kitten in all of the land. Maybe a Pommel Strike to draw. Finally upgrade the Pommel. The Disarm probably could have used an upgrade too, but it's a pretty bad card for lots of different scenarios. This actually isn't that bad of a hand right here. Okay, 24, so he's going to shield himself. Now this is where it's going to come into shit's going to change, all right? And the diaper's off. The Whirlwind does 24 damage. He has exactly, guess, you would not believe your freaking thighs. It would not, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We also, wait, do we have the Red Skull? 50% HP or below? I don't think so, right? 35, 30, yeah, we're actually 1 HP. So it wouldn't, if we had this, it would have. Can I hurt myself? Someone please hurt me. Someone please. He's doing 36. This would almost kill me, man. Are we joking, bro? Okay, I think we're just going to have to Clothesline. This does not the damage that we need it to do. So we're probably just going to do Whirlwind. What you might be asking, why Whirlwind? Because we're going to throw a Fire Potion. So we might as well do as much damage as we can. We're going to eventually get our Red Skull because he's going to hit us for enough. We're going to put that in there. I don't think I'm going to hit the Corruption yet, because hitting the Corruption against this guy is probably the scariest thing possible. We're just going to allow him to chip us a little bit Maybe get to the red skull. Okay, you're thinking about this Avenger style. Get to the red skull. We have a little leftover block because barricade is just so strong, so potent. We're going to stop touching the anger. The anger will get us killed in this fight, so we're going to stop it. 12 damage. Should I block once and hit a pommel? Let's look what's in our... And then we clothesline. You've been clotheslined. Nice 8. Ooh, why did I just hit the anger after saying I wouldn't hit the anger? Because it does more damage. Yes, but think about this the long term, man. You can't be doing stuff like that. It's going to get you ruined. 11 damage. 33, so that's enough to perfectly fit him into a round hole. Let's just do it. There we go. That might not have been the most efficient way to do that. I don't know. Let's do one block, then we clothesline. The next multi-attack he hits us with will be weaker. See, look at that. Perfectly calculated. We do double. Defend. Then we hit with a pommel. Beautiful. Now he's slightly weak. Oh, brother, this is not... Whoa, okay. 33. We could remove like half of his thing from this. Plus 9 damage. Maybe we do hit the anger one more time. I think the anger is probably fine to play here. Watch it kill us. If it does kill us, you know what? Make fun of me. Make fun of me in the comments. Make fun of me in the shower. Make fun of me wherever. Actually, don't make fun of me in the shower. It's not that tiny. Oh. Riley's. No, we don't hit the anger. Use your anger. Whatever they say in Star Wars. Okay. So how many defense is that? That's basically all of our defense. We're going to use, dare I say, all of them? Dare I say it? Wait, 19? No, we hit him here. We take 2 damage. 6 times 12. Look at that. That's beautiful. We defend. And then we hit him with a clothesline. And then next turn he dies. And we have a decent amount of healing because that's just how America works, man. We have like 18 different forms of healing. Plus the heal from the whatchamacallit. Exhaust your hand is a problem. If we had the thing where we couldn't become invulnerable, we could gain Berserk. This is actually... I think people say it's a bad card. Unironically, it's helped me a lot. Because there's a lot of lack of energy in some of the other decks. But exhaust your hand, deals 7 damage for each card exhausted. This is kind of a good card because it gets rid of itself. It's a good way to get rid of a shit hand. Bludgeon is kind of trash if you don't get an energy here. Especially when I have corruption, barricade, blah, blah, blah. So let's see. I think... And also, this could help get... I'm going to get the Fiendfire, and I think it could help with a... with an infinite build. I don't do infinites at all because I have no idea what I'm doing at any time, but Sacred Bark, probably hilarious. Cursed Key, very good, except for the fact we're going to be getting like 18 curses. So how about we don't? How about we don't? That's going to add too much fatigue to my hand. But I have watched a lot of Northern Lion, and he has like 10 curses per Slay the Spire run, so maybe we do this just out of respect. No, I like a Sacred Bark, because if I'm going to lose doing the most beta stuff possible. Let's see here. 40% force strength. Yeah, that's right. Can we go to the shop? Yes, we can. We can afford anything from the shop. We dare. I might just hit this. Ooh, the double shop. That's actually such a waste to go to a double shop. Unless you're intending to buy something very important. Maybe we get a brimstone. Actually, you know what? I see it. I see the future. We hit this. We hit this. Anger's actually not that bad against this guy. But Barricade is trash against this guy. And we also don't have a single form of that one thing. What is it? Entrench? We don't have Entrench. We're not entrenched. I could play 2 defends for 10 block, and we only take a gajillion damage. It's fine, actually. It's okay if we lose a lot of HP, because Meat on the Bone's crazy, Burning Blood is crazy. It's okay for us to die here. Oh, I mean, it's okay for us to take damage here. Let's just drop the Corruption immediately. There we go. Our blocks are going to mean shit this entire fight, so well, let's not pretend. We have our skull already popping off. When in Rome. Ouchie. We're going to heal up anyway. It doesn't really matter that much. Let's pommel. Okay. Let's check the Fiend Fire damage real quick. So if I Fiend Fire, it'll do 10 damage. I think 5 times because it doesn't count. It doesn't count itself. So 10 damage, so it'll be like 50 damage. And then we have plenty of damage from our other stuff. Yeah, we're fine. And then we just hit the whirlwind and we win. There's gonna be a potion. Oh no, there isn't. Wow, I'm actually shocked, awed, balded. True grit. Okay, once again, if it was upgraded, maybe I'd partake, but it's not, so I'm not partaking. Offering, good if I had some form of healing, but I just don't, man. Fossilized helix. That's actually kind of strong. Next two non-boss chests contain 2 relics, which is also very strong if we go the question mark route. However, the chances that they're just encounters is very high, so I don't know. Fossilized helix is like probably the ultimate in keeping ourselves completely healthy and feeling great about everything. It's also so expensive. If we go here, this could be the mass guys that kill us, and I don't have fossilized helix. I don't know, but also fossilized helix. I don't know, man. I'm struggling with the thought process. The fossilized helix would give us a little bit of a buffer in the beginning, but at the same time, I'm freaking what's his face. I hurt myself all the time. So why don't we just hold out and maybe there's like a brimstone or something next time. Upgrade all strikes and defense. Low key. Hold on. I think a lot of people say, you know, removing a card is very strong. What if we just had strong everything? You know? That was crazy. Oh! Let's look. I mean... Strange Spoon? I've been carried by less. I've been carried by less. This is actually a really good card to have. Because it does give us block and draw. Which is something I'm very upfront about wanting. Let's do Shrug It Off, I think. And then let's get rid of a card. Actually, no, let's not get rid of a card. How much money do we have? 197. If we save up, where is the shop? Shop. Where's the next shop? Actually, you know what? Next time we see a shop, we can stop by a shop. I think we're gonna do the question mark so we can go to here. Or if I'm feeling very dastardly, I go to the thing. Oh, okay. Okay, healing 15 HP is kind of goosing for some juicing. We have Blood Potion, which is our thing. I think choosing one of 20 cards is strong depending on what we get. If we get nothing good out of this, we're kind of cooked. Okay, we got nothing good out of this. I was really hoping for... If I was to choose, it would have been like an Entrench, a Body Slam, something like that. Did we get a Body Slam? Nope, we did not. So we really got nothing out of this. This was probably worst case scenario here. Because there's nothing here that really drives, that really like... It gives me any hope for the future. Especially considering the things that I'm about to face. About to face the strong dudes. There's some very strong enemies, and this is just not it. I think Spot Weakness is probably one of the stronger, if not Cleave. Just because of the amount of AoE I'm going to have to be dealing. I have, like, none, I think, right? I have none. Well, no, I have Whirlwind. I don't need to worry about that. I think Spot Weakness is unironically the strongest next to Flex. We also have, whatchamacallit, so that's pretty bad. And by whatchamacallit, I mean... where the fuck is it? What's it called? Corruption? But we have Strange Spoon now, so maybe that'll save us. 24 HP before we go do something is insane. Let's just heal one time. One time for the one time, then we go for the next elite, because it's crazy. We obtain another relic. What is this? Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block. Unironically, an insane thing to see. Okay, now we hit the corruption immediately. We shrug it off. A Strange Spoon carries so hard, man. It's not even fair. It's not even fair. We drink this because we should get a potion at some point. I only had one. Oh, I only had 1 energy. That's not good. We did a little damage to everybody. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm going to Double block for sure, at the very least. Okay. Strange Spoon. Brother, what are you doing? Because you're kind of carrying me right now. Did I just keep Fiendfire? Oh yeah, I forgot. Fiendfire with Strange Spoon only helps you block the... Oh, God, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Let's just use that on him. Use this on her. I think it's a her. I have no idea. I never asked about their pronouns before. I think when the... That's nice. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff you're reporting in. I think I'm just going to double use this, because why not? Keep the block anyway, so it's a free turn. Fiendfire and Whirlwind being in the same hand is some audacious shit. I think I'm just going to disarm again. Anger. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think, honestly, our deck's not complete trash. We somehow managed to cobble together something very decent. I'm sure better players are probably like, no, this is like a godsend right here, and I'm over here struggling. I don't know, man. I just throw this shit on during a bad day. Daniel Powder. I think my video's done rendering, so I'm kind of happy that this one's looking like a W. Ooh, some interesting stuff there. Not really. Not at all. Ice cream. Ice cream. Insane play, man. Now we got to see what we're going to upgrade. So I really don't care much for disarm upgrade. It literally does nothing that interesting. Spot weakness upgrade maybe. Shrug it off upgrade maybe. Clothesline upgrade maybe. I don't know actually. I've literally zero thought process. I honestly don't even think I really want to upgrade anything that much, but I think Fiendfire, if I'm going to upgrade anything, probably Fiendfire. I should be going for more cards, and I think it shows me somewhere. Oh, yeah. Next combat. It shows me up here my likelihood of getting good cards. So the next combat, 7%, 26%. So I think, and also we can see our next chance for fight, shrine, event, shop, treasure. What are we really looking for here? I spent a lot of money. I don't even remember what I spent that much money on. Oh yeah, and ceramic fish. We need to add more cards. I think it might be going to here. Let's buy 3 potions. Smoke bomb is interesting. Fear potion isn't. I think, honest to God, I'm just gonna keep what I have because this doesn't even, you know, work with my sacred bark. This should allow you to escape from a boss. I'm just gonna say it. If you have the sacred bark, call me bold. What can I say? I'm saying what nobody else would dare say. Clothesline. I think maybe spot weakness, just because I know that I might only use that once. Clothesline, I think I might never use, depending on various circumstances. Let's just go ahead and hit the corruption. Hit that. Hit the pommel. Maybe we get a defend out here. We got a defend out here. Look at that. We're almost fully defended from this guy. We took a little damage, so guess what? Spot weakness. Why'd you do that, man? Oof, that feels bad. Fiendfire. I might want to get rid of Fiendfire. This does 13 damage. I'm hoping this gets rid of Fiendfire, period. Okay, it did. There we go. Because I just don't want to draw Fiendfire right now. I guess it was a mistake to pick it up, but I'm loving every minute of it. So let's just... Yeah, we only have 3 energy. This is 4. I mean, we can play everything here. Or we can wait. What do we have next? Barricade, shrug it off, anger, defend. I guess it really doesn't matter. We just play whatever we have. It's better to use these first and then this one. Him hitting us multiple times gives us so much armor. It feels so good. Barricade was literally last. That feels bad. But I don't even think we full blocked a single time this entire time. So that's also fine. Strange Spoon. Go crazy on him. We're going to full block this time. Rip Bozo. And then we pommel. This is why the power of the pommel. We are barely making it by here. I could hit... You know what? Fuck it. Let's just hit the 4 energy. Kill him right off. Charon's Ashes. Oh, limit break. This is the start of something very interesting. Limit break. Now, granted, even upgrading limit break when you have something such as corruption might cause some errors. But it's okay. Limit Break is one of my crutch cards. That one broke immediately. That's fine. Charon's Ashes with freaking... This is actually so good. Maybe this is why everyone says you should always get Corruption, because Corruption is just a problem. Here we go. We have Barricade out too. Man, we're loving every minute of it. Give me a Feel No Pain. And I think the game's kind of over. Feel No Pain, a Trench, something like that. Something light like that. Something light like that. And I think it's Jover. It's not Jover. We didn't get another potion slot. Fart, man. Limit Break? I might upgrade the Limit Break just because there's a chance that we'll see it several times. There's a chance we'll see it several times. It's not a guarantee by any means. And also, even if we exhaust it, actually, you know what? Strange Spoon might make it so this isn't even worth the upgrade. Although Strange Spoon is a gamble, and this would turn off the gamble. Whereas this would just be improvements to the cards. This adds certainty into our lives. How many times have I played Clothesline? I wish I could see that stat. I don't know. I feel like, you know what? We're going to go with Limit Break. What are the limits of me fucking this up? I have no idea. Let's just go. We have saved no Ice Cream. Ice Cream is so good. Energy retained 3 total. That's something. Shrug. I don't know how much I should defend early versus wait, because we have a lot of damage to do. We haven't even started our Limit Break yet. Should we even worry about these 2 scrubs? I kind of, sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes I do worry about them. How much have I gotten Ceramic? I've gotten it 1 time. Brother. Okay, we're going to hit it 1 time for the 1 time. That was a test, and Strange Spoon passed. Ah. Okay. Spot Weakness. And immediately pop. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. We're gonna take so much damage. We still have Blood Potion. Don't panic, everybody. We have Blood Potion. Plus, Self-Forming Clay is broken. Panic not. Fear not, my friends. I guess Charon's Ashes and Strange Spoon. Is that negative? Or is that positive? Okay, let's see here. If I use this, I know for sure he's dead. I don't have Feel No Pain. I definitely block whatever damage from this, so I might just use Fiend Fire on this thing. And then I think little buddy here dies by accident. I think. Someone want to quote me on this? Let's do the Shrug It Off real quick. Let's see what we get. Ooh, it was a Pommel Strike. I think if I win Whirlwind, I'm going to Limit Break for 14. Oh my god, we have 14. My god. Okay, Gibraltar. Let's go here. Whew. Okay, we can hit the defend. Maybe we just dump it all. Do I need the extra health? I could kill this thing with Whirlwind and then do extra damage to her. Or I could just stack as much damage as possible right now on her and then full block him. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. This. Whirlwind for sure. And then... Oh my god. Neither of them got destroyed. Interesting. We have 10 left over. We have a gajillion strength, man. I think she's about to summon or something. I got no idea what's on her mind. Let's hit the defend real quick and see if it does damage to what's-his-face. It does. So we just kill him with, like, anger or something. I don't know. We take him out of the Fortnite Battle Pass. There we go. Okay, she summoned both. Now we have to think. What are we going to do? Wait, did I fuck up? I shouldn't have killed him. Should I? Ooh. Does she spawn multiple? Hold on. Let me check. I don't know how this character works. If all torch heads are alive, the split becomes 73. I cannot use revive fireball. If torch head is dead, revive fireball. Oh, so the revive? Oh no, I just trolled. Oh no, because she revives him there? Which means if she revives, oh brother, I could have just kept one alive and then killed him this turn and saved the 10 HP. Oh, this is why you should read, children. All right, we got nothing. This is a bad hand. This is a bad hand. Disarm. Bash. Anger. Double defend. And then we have to drink our little drinky poo. We survive. It's not even that much of a problem. We probably are fine. We probably kill here. Okay, well, I'm almost certain we do. 27 damage. How many times? Who cares, man? I'm not gonna do the math. It's a lot. Yeah, limit break was the thing there. It was the thing. Oh! Feed. Feed and a strength build. And with Strange Spoon. The Strange Spoon doesn't make it that interesting. Juggernaut's cool. And can help a little bit. But it's always feed. That's Burger King. They call me the Burger King. You can no longer smith at rest sites. That's kind of annoying. Depending on what we get later. Because if we need to upgrade... We don't really need to upgrade anything right now. But if we need to upgrade things later, that's going to be a problem. I could start getting rid of my strikes because I don't need them as much anymore. But I also don't want to disarm myself too much. I'm pretty sure I could... Honestly, I need an energy, so I think Fusion Hammer is like the go-to here. But this could cuck us later. At the same time, I could remove cards. I think we're just going to go Fusion Hammer. It's a really bad one to get, honestly, because Fusion Hammer's Borkin. Or not Borkin, is upgrading your shit is super strong, especially if we get like Feel No Pain or something like that. But I think we've upgraded most of the cards we need to upgrade. Every time I'm at rest area now, I'm like, what do I even upgrade, man? Nothing really speaks to me. Okay, so we just got to go to that one to get the key so we can fight the heart. And then there's an elite here. There's a shop. Is there a shop on the way here? No. So the only way we get a shop is if we go this way. Then we get a similar amount of elites. But we can't, like, back out if we... Well, we're not backing out anyway, so let's just play clean. One of the things I don't think about, other than literally anything, is that I don't think about my encounters in these rooms, so I'm always surprised every time. I think it leads to interesting gameplay. I should have Pommel Strike first. Fuck. This is why... You know what? This is why they don't give awards out to dumbasses. Alright, we're just gonna block a little bit. Always use your pommel first, man. Well, not always, but for the most part, always use your pommel first. We're gonna feed off this guy. That's some HP. Did we... Strange Spoon, you're supposed to pick that up. You're supposed to pick up that slack, man. At least we can create block. The good thing about this is that we have barricades, so we can keep barricading even though this guy keeps putting more and more on himself. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take care of it. He's attacking for 9. Very cute of you. And then we just wait. We just conserve our energy. We have so much energy now. Think about the energy. We're just gonna kill. See, that did some damage to us, but we're fine. We're fine. Body slam that is not upgradable. This is what I'm talking about. Now we can't really get body slam. It costs an energy. That, which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's also a pretty bad card. In a lot of circumstances. It might be good here, though. We could, depending on what happens, it could be good, but we haven't removed a lot of cards, so we have a lot of bloat already. I don't know if I want to do that. Especially with Time Eater. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that right now. More like Time Feeder? I don't know. I don't know. What, maybe I'll regret that decision. Who knows? Ornamental Fan. Oh, no. Wait, this is... Ooh, this is I think Madness is one way that you can get infinites. Inflame helps us get our limit break off the ground ASAP. Being able... Here we could do the... Here's a couple things we could do. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. 4 block. If you had Ornamental Fan with Barricade, that's pretty strong, especially when you have Entrench and stuff like that. So that enables you. 4 block isn't a lot, but it is better than nothing. I'll tell you that much. And also with Anger, that seems more like a possibility. Plus we have Ice Cream and Fusion Hammer. Reaper, with our strength build, also heals us up. So if we ever get in a bad situation, instead of having to panic, we can just use Reaper. However, we can't get Reaper and this. That's the problem. And if we get Ornamental Fan, we basically can't get anything else. So this is a quandary, I'd say. A quandary. We're already at 58. We have a lot of healing from other things when we get to a low amount of health. And I actually don't think Reaper's that much... Isn't that needed, really. It might be, and I'm not gonna crutch off it this time. This is the first time ever that I'm not gonna crutch off it, I swear. I promise to be better. Oh, spot weakness into limit break. Ooh, the spoon didn't help us out there. Please, everyone report the spoon. There we go. And we got 4 blocks. We only take 5 damage here. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's how you know that it was meant to be. We do this. We do this. We do clothesline. And we go next turn. Beautiful. We kept 1 over. Then we smash. We get attack. And then, I mean, it runs over right there. We just won. We gain a power potion. We have a cleave, war cry. We don't need any of that. That's all garbage. Ooh, we didn't get the lose all gold, obtain a relic. Well, we have 27 gold. Might as well. Weak all enemies. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Add 2 colorless cards. Add 3 colorless cards. Let's add 2. And then we'll see. We'll see. Gain 30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns. Exhaust. Purity helps reduce the shit in our hands, but it doesn't really matter. To 1 this turn. That's actually not bad considering everything we have. And this is a skill, right? So we can get rid of it really quick. This actually might not be a bad one to get. Panic button's also pretty strong. You cannot gain block for 2 turns. Panic button's pretty good. Okay, let's see what the other one is. Ooh. I think it's going to be a Master of Strategy into Enlightenment, and then we can... The only problem being is that we might not get rid of it, and then all of our cards are kind of shit anyway. Very few of our cards only 1 energy, so it might be better to have Panic Button. But Panic Button could destroy us at some point. Like, there could be a turn where I'm like, ooh, I needed to block, and now I can't block. So, I don't know, man. You can't gain block from cards for 2 turns, but we still gain it from our Ornamental Fan. I don't know. And then this is only good for, like, activating our cards, like Corruption, Barricade, Fiendfire, and then we'll have more Ice Cream with it. So, I'm going to try Enlightenment. Someone can let me know whether or not I just threw the entire run right there. I could recall or heal. Let's just heal, and then we'll wait to recall at the end. Okay, Master of Strategy already. Go hard in the paint. Spot weakness. Can't believe it actually was useful here. I'm so happy. Let's just double defend. And we'll wait. We'll be patient with it. Okay, we barricade into disarm. Might as well just hit him once. I guess we could have conserved energy if we really wanted to. Wow, look at all them burns in our hands now. Look at this. Reduce the cost of all cards. So this is a free -1 right there. That's beautiful. Now we strike, anger. We get 4 block out of 43. That's nice. That's good stuff. We activated all of our stuff immediately. That's, you know, intentional, really. And then we hit the limit break with Strange Spoon. That's some good stuff. Shrug it off, mayhaps. It worked out. Yep. And then we just go next with this. Maybe we can get our Burger King off. We should be farming Burger Kings as much as possible, but we don't need to. Okay, now we need like more draw, because what's happening right now is our deck is really big, and even though like it's getting mucked up by all this extra shit he's throwing in our hand. And he's also intangible. Ooh, this is looking rough. Bash, strike, whirlwind. Oh, wait. No, I can't. I can't. If I whirlwind, I lose all my ice cream. Ice cream's really good with whirlwind, by the way, if you didn't know. But he's intangible right now, so I can't do that. Ay. The Reaper's looking like it was the play. Now it's looking like the Reaper was the play. We're fine. Oh, Peace Pipe. Now we can get rid of cards. That's beautiful. Those were all upgraded. Okay. Draw that. Pommel Strike as well. We have Pommel Strike, Shrug it off, and then we could barricade if we really need to. I think attacking the middle one is usually not the play because there's some reason, and I can't remember it off the top of my dome. So let's just hit the Enlightenment. Oh, I should have shrugged it off first. No, it's okay. It ended up not working, or it ended up not mattering that much. Okay, so we barricade, obviously. We can limit break or spot weakness. Limit break will give us 3. This will give us 4. So let's just go ahead and spot that weakness. Doesn't matter which one we do. Ooh, that hurt. We got 3. We have so much. Our relics are actually really good. I'm so proud of our relics today. They did a lot of work for us. And I'm going to go ahead and just minus damage you. Put that up here. Put that up here. And strike you down. Before you become more powerful than I can ever imagine. This is where the lack of AoE, even though we do have Whirlwind, the strongest AoE. Lack of AoE when you have a huge hand. Play a 6, draw a card. Ooh. What's next? Oh, I see. I see what's next. I like what's next. Are we going to be able to do anything here without dying? Honestly, we could die here. Who knows? Let's... Wait, we might actually died here. Might have just killed myself on accident. Can I kill this one? 13? Because this one's about to do 18 damage to me. Pretty sure. Okay, interesting. Let's just play these. We might be fine. Oh wait, we're completely fine. We blocked everything as long as we used our potion. Alright. I wasn't entirely sure. Panic mode activated there heavily. Was very scared, I'm not gonna lie. I think if we clothesline this one, we're fine. Because we don't have to worry about it next turn. And we slowly pepper this one down like it's pots. Oh wait, they're dead. I have not been able to use, I've not utilized my... Ooh, Sentinel. Okay, hold on. Do I do the thing? Am I foolish enough to try to add another card to my deck that might look very good on paper, but is actually not that great because we have all the energy we need? Okay, I almost just got baited by that because I thought I saw the synergy, but I didn't see the Winergy. Okay, let's just get the Sapphire Key. Good play, good play. Sapphire Key for Strawberry. That's a good play, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna smack you immediately. That's gonna be number 1 on my list. I'm gonna also spot that weakness, man. We're also gonna limit break, then Burger King. This little oh my gosh, you're stronger than I thought. What's that about, man? You're supposed to be killable. Huh, I probably could have killed him had I been more patient. Whatever. I should have hit this thing, then limit breaked, then I would have had the Red Skull and I would have been able to Burger King. This is just stuff that you need to be more attentive towards. Boom, smack him. All on the floor. There we go, smack him. Honestly, we just Charon's Ashes this thing down. We don't even have to worry about hitting it. Disarm. This thing has like 15 layers of artifact. But that's probably not going to happen. Play the Barricade. Why not? Get the Defend. We could just do Fiendfire. And it's dead next turn. We lose a lot of HP here, but guess what? We'll gain it back in a second. So this hits. This should kill them both. Look at that. I could have waited for my Burger King again. I never want to. It's such a waste, man. Blessing of the Forge. Do I really need Artifact? I don't remember how Artifact works with what's-his-face up here. The big boss. Ooh, this is a perfect one. Spot Weakness works really well against her. So does my whatchamacallit. This is why you need to use Pommel first. Always be aware to use your Pommel first. Spot Weakness works really good with her, against her, and also Whirlwind. And also... yeah, let's just weaken him. We get a little bit of damage as well, yeah. Oh! no, no, he put the wound on me. Okay, if we pull Whirlwind here, what can you do? Boom, shrug it off. Disarm, interesting play. Let's look at the power potion and think about how we're gonna fucking survive this hit. I don't think we do. Unironically, don't think we survive this hit. She's about to do 52 damage to us. We have no HP. How would we do this? How would we survive? We're about to do 48 block. That would give us 3 block. We might be able to get just enough with metallicize. Oh wait, I forgot. We get 2 metallicize, so we survive with metallicize. That's the power of forward thinking. And now, with this barricade, I do thee wed. Do I really need... Oh, man. If I don't whirlwind, we die here, man. But I don't know... Wait, 15? Ah, no. Hold on. We're fine. Panicking for nothing, man. Panicking for nothing, Anakin. This fight is stressing me out, bro. My hand's way too... My deck's way too busy for no reason. And we're getting way too low. Reaper? I miss you. Reaper, I hardly knew her. This is a struggle and a half. Okay, let's think about this so we don't die. She's about to do 28 damage to us. We have 23. I can kill these two, probably, maybe. Trademark. 23, that insta-kills one, so that's 9 damage erased. She does 28. I have enough health that if I kill both of those, I survive. But, once again, my burger is not the king. And also I have 2 blocks, so maybe I hit the 2 block first. Or, no, I do this. And then I hit the freaking... I can hit the feed on this guy. I mean, all you need to do is do 24 damage. Let's hit this real quick. We need to block 37. Really? I can keep these 2 cards. I don't know, man. And then I just feed him. And then I don't know how that works with this. Okay, whatever. We got extra from Ornamental Fan. Even when it looks silly for me to do that, Ornamental Fan carries, so. Okay, we lost that. That's a tragedy that should be talked about more. 22. How about we smack the shit out of you? 24. Okay, she barely hurts me. She loves me not, and we full block it. A little extra left over. Metallicize is broken, man. Double metallicize. That's why Sacred Bark coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. And we win. Reptomancer, more like Klepto, because I just robbed that. Oh my god, feel no pain? Whew. I was starting to feel like I would see no pain, or see no feel no pain, or something of the sort. Future card rewards. That was actually not the best one when you're at the very end of the run, especially since I haven't been able to use my peace pipe either, but it's okay. Ornamental or ceramic fish, you've been doing all right. You're all right with me, man. Feed and fire, clothesline. I think. Okay, so there's multiple problems with what's going on here. We draw 6 cards. So just looking at this fight, it's already gonna be a tough one because this is a normal fight, by the way. This is not a elite yet. It's gonna feel like an elite. We also need to hit him so we can do the whatchamacallit boss. Okay, I'm going to clothesline, disarm, and then pray that we don't die next turn. Okay, 2 damage. Sometimes I don't know why it is. He sometimes does like 2 damage. Sometimes he does like 0. I'm not really sure how it works, but I'm sure someone out there does. And for that, I'm so happy. Okay, we don't need to attack with Whirlwind. No point. It doesn't. I don't even think we would have gotten an Ornamental Fan off of it. So, who cares, man? Okay, feel no pain. Finally, you're getting out here. We have a 26 card deck. It's actually so sad, but it did get us to where we are. So, shrug it off, maybe. Sender's Bane. Yeah. Sender, I hardly knew her. We probably should have saved a little bit. I don't know. 24, 33. The weekend wears off. No. Let's, I could hit the spot weakness since we don't have a block. Or I could corruption, spot weakness, anger, and then bash. If I hit this, then I can do a bash anger. Although that won't give us the thing. This is a perfectly 4. Or we could do strike, bash, anger with spot weakness, and we don't play corruption. Then we get 4. How much are we about to get hit by? We're going to survive the hit regardless. I'm just wondering whether or not I'm trolling. Who cares? We have a limit break later, so. Do I hit this first, though? I'm sure there's a better way to play that, but it was starting to make my head spin. Look at that, limit break. Perfect. Okay, we hit the defend again. There we go. Hit the bash, strike. We have some left over for this next attack. Now this guy doesn't even get to play. Ooh, smoke bomb. A smoke bomb might be the bomb. And then heavy blade. I love a heavy blade. Ooh, flame barrier is so strong against the heart. Plus, ooh, the heart. For the heart and for Timekeeper low-key. Well, actually not to Timekeeper, but for like some of the other bosses that I fight, this is super strong. But heavy blade is like one-shot material. Like, you can't neglect it. They're all upgraded, man. Wait, why is everything upgraded again? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and actually. No, I'm gonna keep the artifact. I'm gonna keep the artifact. 'Cause if I lose, guess what? I lose, brother. That's on me. That's on me, honestly. That's my fault that if I die. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna heal. Even though I would love to toke right now. I would love to remove a card. Love the. In fact, it might be the thing that I want the most. I think I used Burger one time. Probably the saddest state of affairs. I need to heal for this fight. This fight was. It's literally when you have a deck this big. All right, when you have a deck this big, people know about it. And let me tell you, this dude, he's operating based on the assumption that we're completely cooked. We're gonna save our energy instead of hitting. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Coming out from you, my friend. We have no defense. So let's go ahead and take all the damage in the freaking world. Let's put the weakens on you, my friend, and then we'll pass the turn. Because this one's not going to happen. We are at 18 HP already after we just freaking healed. We're going to put the Feel No Pain on the board. Minus his strength. Defend a little bit. And then we're going to try. I mean, the feed isn't going to happen. We're going to use this. We're going to cry about it. But this is what happens when you put 27 cards in your deck. But, I mean, I feel like there was a little... There wasn't that much we could have done about it. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. But... Wait, hold on. Shrug it off first. Okay. Well. Then we barricade. Then we limit break. We lost it. Rip. Let's keep going. Alright. Wait, we didn't lose our feed? Or did I have another feed? Wait, what the heck? I thought I only had one feed. I thought you were gone forever, my friend. You're back? Dos Equis? Maybe we save you. Maybe we can use you. We definitely can't abuse you. Yeah, we have no potions. We have what we have. We have what we have. I think I might actually just chomp them. And somehow it came back. It'll come back around. It's just like Lilo and Stitch said. Aloha. And we're not able to use our whirlwind again. This is just a struggle and a half. You're trolling with what I'm seeing right now. That's not a real hand that I was just dealt. This is what happens when you put too much bloat in your hand as well. This is, okay. Toy Ornithopter. If we get a potion from this, we are getting rewarded for no reason whatsoever. Bottle Lightning. Choose a skill. Okay, what would I use? What would I put in my hand to begin with? Draw 3 cards. It might deadass be Master of Strategy. Because all the other ones, I don't know. They're all very situational. I think Master of Strategy is the one that, like, probably the best. Ooh, Entrench? Is it weird to say I just Never mind. I'm not going to bring it up. Oh, well, we won't mention what's happening to the underwear at this moment. I want to toke so badly, and I want to heal, but I have to hit the ruby key. I almost just healed instead of the ruby key. This is why I usually do it early. I usually do it like first campfire. I'm not even joking. Because my memory is so bad, I'm nerfed by how dumb I am. Okay, nice. The corruption. A lot of people will be like, man, don't hit corruption early and use all of your stuff. And that's true. But shut the fuck up. Okay? Honestly. Who cares, man? We all die sometime. Might as well be right now. Look, perfect. Woo. So we won't be using the feeleth no pain. The entrench is so depressing. He's attacking again. Why? At least I have perfectly 4 cards. So I can block. Put some nasty stuff in my sock. I don't have barricade yet. Yep, barricade has just shown up. We're dead. And we lost. This is tragic. This is not a story the Jedi would tell you. He hasn't used his non-attack move the entire time. Let this be a lesson to you, chat. I don't know what the lesson would be. Anyway, hey, at least our video rendered, and I think maybe even the video's uploaded. Maybe I can stream after this video, so whenever this goes up, this is just a fun one for fun. Like and subscribe, I guess. Ascension 20's hard, man.